Hi everyone, I'm Danny Robertson-Boersma and I'm a sociology student at the University of Saskatchewan. This summer and for the past year, I've been heading the University of Saskatchewan Student Binge Drinking Prevention Initiative. And what we're trying to do is to raise awareness for students at the university about the harms of binge drinking and to show them that there are other choices such as moderation. In order to find out exactly what students think about alcohol on campus, we decided to develop a street interception questionnaire. So, I'm going to give you a few tips on how to create a questionnaire. First, keep your questions clear. So throughout our questionnaire, we made sure that what we wanted to ask was very clear. Example would be our question 1, which is how often do you drink? And then students would give us an answer. Tip 2, you want to ensure that your questions are sensitive to the needs of your clients. So again, as an example, what we did is we asked students what their reasons or benefits for drinking was, but we also understood that some students don't drink, and so we gave them another question, which is what are your reasons for not drinking? Therefore, we cover those who drink and those who do not. You want to be able to keep your questions short. Example again would be how often do you drink? It's very short, very straightforward. You don't want to have them too long because then people stop reading them and they might not get the point across that you wanted. You want to avoid posing questions that force responses. So by that, you don't want to have a question that would then force them to make an answer that I guess you would want. You want to find out exactly what they want to say. Our 5th tip is to avoid asking double-barreled questions. So a double-barreled question example could be, do you drink more for socializing and less to deal with personal problems? Again, you're kind of forcing an answer by asking questions like that, and what a double-barreled question can do is confuse the person you're asking. For tip 6, you want to avoid using negative terms within your questions. So a good example of like a positive one would be, what are your reasons for or the benefits of drinking? And by doing that, we're not moralizing the behavior of drinking. We're letting students just think about their drinking behaviors. And finally, for tip 7, you want to avoid including biased questions. So again, this just goes back to the idea that you don't want to create questions where you're getting a certain answer that you want in order to answer your question. And those are your 7 fun tips. If you have any more questions, you can contact Stream.